For the love of God, when was the last time I made a live stream? Hold up, let me check something. Video games. I don't have Doki Doki Plus. I only have Doki Doki Literature Club, since that's the game I only had. And I can't buy the Doki Doki Plus. Give me a second. So, yeah. Doki Doki won this poll. So, I had to do something. Am I right? And I thought of doing this live stream on the weekend. Because why not? Actually, wait, when was the last time I did a live stream? Now that I think about it. I put this one on private, but last time when I actually did a live stream was on the 26th of April. Then we also have Omori here, who was on February 11th. Yeah. Damn, I deleted a lot of live streams, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, it's been a while. Like I said, I was gonna play Doki Doki Literature Club because a lot of people chose that game. And I'm thinking of also making one with Ace Attorney at some point, not now. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna wait a little bit before actually starting to play this game. Consider richer, no fan of richer. Okay, I'm gonna look at the clock. When it hits 5 minutes, I'm gonna start playing, okay? Until then, I'm gonna go in the chat for a sec. Okay, these are all the trigger warnings I remember from the game, because when was the last time I played this game? Was it like 2-3 years ago? So I don't remember all of the sensitive topics, but these are the ones that I actually remember. I don't actually remember what else. Does glitching count? Not sure. Let me tell you all the story about when I was sleeping. Oh. Okay. Let's start. Okay, so we just go to Doki Doki. Let's get into this. It's still morning for me, Lamau. Okay. Okay. Mate, I missed this game. When was the last time? Oh yeah, around 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, last time I most likely played this around 2019. But when I first played it, it was around the time when it first came out. So the fact that I'm freaking taller than all of these girls, I don't know why I find that funny. Okay, new game. Funny. That's what I'm going for. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally obvious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sat and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. Sayori! I missed her. But I caught you in time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, funny. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckling with other students making their daily comment. By the way, funny, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah, same. I don't really watch anime that much, but yeah, same. Sometimes, not a lot. Mostly I just draw or make videos. I just watch YouTube or whatever the heck I'm doing. I'm going from time to time here to check if anyone joined. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Sheesh, girl. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relay on to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she goes exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spaced out. I looked around and realized I am the only one left in the classroom. Wow, really? Did you actually not notice anything? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I come in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she earned the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Don't refuse her. Come on, accept her offer. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Sorry, why did you do that without asking my permission? And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or is she so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Yeah, we know how Sayori is. I let out a sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Don't mind if I do! Sorry, I just love to make screenshots. And Jack did fully followed Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Hi, Yuri! Sorry, I'm happy to see them. It's been so long since the last time I see them. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Girl. Well, demi-girl. But girl. I'm not a boy. And hi, Natsuki. It's good to see you too. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, funny. What a nice surprise. Hi, Monica! Okay, I just saw her 2 days ago when I made that one video with actually, we don't talk about that, you know? Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Freaking simp! Simp! Sorry, I thought I was saying that It was just funny because I'm guessing the reason my character is gonna join is because this club is filled with cute girls, quote unquote. And I'm just calling them a simp.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figures makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quite into my ear, then turned back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And she's kind of a tsundere, you forgot to mention. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. And well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Funny. Monika smiles sweetly. Wait, you met her before? I'm not sure if it counts that I know her in general, like a character. I'm confused. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we are in the same class last year. We were in the same class last year. Oh, cool. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Funny. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. I actually need to think of a voice for each of them. Hold on, I have settings here. Who am I kidding? I'm a dummy for forgetting that I have settings right here. I actually have to think of a voice for each one of them, or I'm just gonna keep using my voice, so... Then how about I make some tea as well? Where are you gonna make tea? We don't have where to make tea. How are you gonna make tea? You don't have a pot or something like that to make tea. I said tea for God knows how many times. The girls have a few desks arranged from a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marched back to the table, tray in her hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Can I see them? I really want to see them. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glaze in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Yes! I actually want to learn how to bake at this point. I actually tried the oven once and all I did was an egg. That's all I did. I really want to learn how to cook. Oh, hold on. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard it somewhere before? Tsundere made them for you, or you made way. Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. You know you. This just reminds me of stuff Osana has said, but it also reminds me of the song. It's not like I like you or anything. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki weird logic and dismissed the conversation. You return to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. This is why I like Monica now. Okay, this is getting awkward because now I'm talking to myself. You know that? I'm basically talking to myself, which is kind of awkward. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How can you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling the dream. Monica really is a great leader. Then I'm surprised there weren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Okay, I need a small break. I talk too much. I shall take a cup of water. I'm back. I do come here to check. Yeah. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So funny, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, Considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can't change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. My favorites are usually novels that, while deep and complex, fantasy world, the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Okay, in my case, the character answered for me, but in my case, I usually read fantasy books or adventure, but I also like novels, such as The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which is my favorite book. Really, I'm actually really obsessed with that book at this point. I have liked that book for like 3 or 4 years, which is kind of awkward, but whatever. And honestly, now I'm literally reading Into the Pit online. I'm on page 9. I actually forgot that I still have this here, but I'm gonna continue reading it. So yeah. But I also like sad stories from time to time. And telling a good story in such a four-region world is equally impressive. Ray goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you from a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I actually don't think I ever read a horror book. I mean, Into the Pit counts, but I haven't read much. Like, I'm on page 9. Wait. Yeah, I'm on page 9. Because I took the break from it. Mostly because I went in Bulgaria and I completely forgot about this book when I got back. So I might actually read it once I'm probably finished Demon Slayer. Let's just continue. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Hey, horror movies and horror books are cool. I'm a fan of horror movies, shut up. I watch too many. Well, not too many, but I do enjoy horror movies. And I had watched horror movies since I was 9. My first one being It. Then I went on to Chucky and I watched it again. I watched a lot. But I actually enjoy the It movies and the Chucky franchise. Those were pretty cool. Oh, why is that? Well, it's just... Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you just do is just as super cute as you are.
not cute.
Stop lying. You're real. She's lying at this point. I will agree with this one. She is actually pretty cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes?
No.
Natsuki aves her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truth of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Now that I think about it, I actually remember something. A long time ago, I was watching Markiplier's streams of Doki Doki Literature Club, and he would always put poems in the description of each episode, which actually were connected to who killed Markiplier, which I find really cool and impressive. I actually read them, and they're actually really good. I'm thinking of learning how to make poems at some point. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yay, let's do that.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Funny? Hold on, there's still one problem. What is it? I never said I would join the club.
Come on, Funny.
I'm funny.
DDLC Funny. Just do it. Just join the club.
It would be really nice if you do. Oh. But I'm sorry, I thought.
Funny.
You all. That's it. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with. I'm gonna say it again. Simp. Simp. You're a freaking simp. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Yes! I'm so happy.
Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Well, we did came here just for the cupcakes, so. Also, don't put your hair. The hair is just in Natsuki's face. It's like,
hey Monika, why is your hair in my face?
Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Writing a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Funny, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the club star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Are you feeling anxious? Yeah, I know how that feels. Let's go. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Funny, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have to change to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Let me search something. DDLC endings. How does this work? Hold on, let me just okay. Let me just how am I gonna do this? So wait. So in Act 1, 3. Okay. I'm hoping I'm gonna do this right, because I actually want to get the good ending. I always got the normal ending, and I thought it would be a chance for me to have the good ending for once. So yeah, let's do this. So let's start up with Act 1. Hold on. DDLC poem words. Okay. Okay, this will help. So let's start up with. I'm gonna start with Sayori since she's our childhood friend. So we're gonna start up with. Sorry, hello. Let's see. Anything that starts with P. Pain. Oh boy, this will take a while. Promise. It will take a while. Okay. Anything else with... Oh, there's also tragedy. Hash is for holiday. Holiday? Hold on, let me check my phone for a sec. Yep. Anxiety isn't a thing here, so lollipop? Lollipop is here? Let me look. Flower. Here, flower. Doki Doki. Okay, calm? How is she calm? Again? F is for flying. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all down here in the deep blue sea. Nice. Hop? Hope. Hope. Did someone say hope? Shut up, Nagito. Okay, that was just for fun. Okay. Ocean. I don't see anything about ocean here. Passion? Fireworks? Yeah, fireworks. Rose? Giggle is most likely Sayuri. Probably. Grief, that's not a thing here. Peaceful, that would be Yuri. Pure. Ribbon. Oh wait, I think the ribbon is. Nope, it's not. It will take a while. Uncanny. Okay, let's see if that's the one. Uncanny. I actually have no clue what uncanny means, okay? Oh, what have I done? I accidentally pressed on Natsuki. Sparkle. Yeah. Misery. Yeah, that's actually easy. Cute is for Natsuki. Peace. I think I actually got peace 2 times in a row. Raindrops. Okay, that would definitely be Yuri. Sensational. Sensation. Loud. Yeah, loud. Okay, 2 more. Special. And hurt. Oh, I have another one. Okay, daydreaming, I think fits her. Yeah, daydreaming. Okay. Hi again, Funny. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Funny. No problem, Yuri. I just had a voice crack. I'm fine. I'm Funny the Bagros, and I'm fine. I just stole the Paulo's line. Why did I do that? This is awkward. Okay. Oh, this isn't too overwhelming of commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Hold on, let me read it again. The ending can only be seen if player sees all 9 of the CG's events of the 3 girls in Act 1. 3 for each girl. Okay. Okay, good, good. Wait. Oh, wait. Act 3. Okay, so we're talking about this then. Oh boy. I wish I could play this game. I actually wish I could play this game. Yo, I love this one. This is really good. I love it. Okay, let's just get back to work. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I didn't know if you planned to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you wouldn't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Funny always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Sorry, being called a he is something I actually don't really like. Even if it's just a game, I don't really like being called he. I'm cool with she, they. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Funny can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems obvious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal. Don't. When it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It makes me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I wouldn't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well then. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. And when could, discuss it if you want. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so... You're a freaking simp! I feel like doing that. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. That just gives me a vibe of that one comic dump where that's just Kokichi's line and where Shuichi just says, "It's really sweet of you. I definitely enjoyed it. Thank you. It's really sweet of you. I definitely enjoyed it." That just reminds me of it. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own place. Peace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is running around to the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too decent and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After all, and after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sari is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the detail of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sarah is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her, unlike me who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sarah can put her mind to things and make me then come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. You wouldn't like it, mate. I already know this. I watched that one event from Doki Doki Plus with Monica and Sayori, and I'm like, damn! I actually feel bad for Sayori. And not actually, I actually always felt bad for her, especially after that one scene. We do not make jokes about that on my channel. And sometimes I actually don't accidentally make that joke. But I actually myself hate it. I actually hate that joke. Okay, let's just continue. Well, I opened my eyes to find Sari's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of the chair. Sorry! Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is in the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have to have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud! I gazed over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sari. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on.
At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, sorry, it's writing all over you. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all the time. Huh? Man, you really need to brush this. My hair is just really hard to get right. Yeah. To me it's the same. Like, it's the same sprite as earlier. So, I wouldn't say it's different, you know? And girl, stop blushing. Jeez. You're a meanie. Don't call me a meanie. I'm not gonna read this part. I don't know what to say that one. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Yeah, no, I'm not reading this. I'm just gonna skip this entire conversation because I actually don't want to read it, you know? Mostly because of that image. Jesus. Jesus Christ, mate. I'm fine. But she looks the same. She looks the exact same. Mate, she looks the exact same as earlier. I don't see anything different. She looks the exact same. Yeah, I don't know what to say at this point. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. You're doing it again, Sayuri! At this point, I can't deal with Sayuri's comments at this point. But hey, I got one image for the gallery. That's good. We need two more. Two more events with Sayuri. Wait, what are all these Sayuri events? Just asking. Like all the pictures. I already know two of them. But I don't know all of them. Oh, okay, it's this one. Oh, Jesus! Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I am not dealing with that scene of Sayuri. Because it just gives me nightmares. Man, it's possible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Why don't we share all the poems we wrote now? Yay! Funny, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayuri still turns away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find so much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sorry, it's on the other hand, Monica wrote hers in the composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, I have no clue. So, let's go to my old friend, Wheel of Names. We don't talk about that. So, sometimes I spell Sayori's name right. Wrong part, excuse me. Okay, that's a random order, or whatever. And we're gonna show this to Natsuki, apparently. Well, damn. We're gonna remove it now. Natsuki, then. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I saw it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? No? Nope. Nope. No thank you. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Now that you like it. I'm just gonna eat it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can rise. Owl can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. That sounded like a song, now that I think about it. And me and my stupid English. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I won't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all about sophisticated and stuff. All sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for someone to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you to do great things can be really disheartening. I can't spell, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writings is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean to be a pro. What it's mean to be a pro. I'm glad you're learning something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I wouldn't take that away from her. Okay, next one. Sayori. Sayori it is then. Oh my goodness, this is so good, funny. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a lot more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a funny poem. The fact that I called myself funny, that is actually perfect. A funny poem. That is perfect. Like, I just called myself funny. And she said, funny poem. Yeah, I actually have no regrets for calling myself funny at this point because it's a funny poem. And that makes it even feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sorry hugs the sheet. Yeah? You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, funny. Deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Yep. Sorry, I had to check my phone for a second. For a split second, I had to check my phone. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay, I actually have to read it. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's pretty cute. And I'm trying to learn how to read in a poetic way. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a bit. You can't answer just a bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night, but at least that makes me feel a lot better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or should I put it... It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Nice. Even though you were late for school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, let's look for the next one. Okay, Yuri or Monica. Come on. Now that I think about it, it just goes like in the order of their height. Because Monica is taller than Sayori by 1 or 2 inches. Okay, then it is Monica then. Hi, funny. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better of just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, funny. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's a sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. She knew! She knows! Wait, hold on. She knows. She knows, and I know she knows. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you won't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you are really care about each other well-being. Yep! Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Hold on, I want to start something. Okay. I'll need this for later. You sure you're not reading in it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feeling to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness, sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to express a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit... I can't spell that word, towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's the cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way, you know, that way. I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the directions that sparkle proteins I can't spell. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. A peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's still late. My retines, always scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. A lot of poems have been putting emphases on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, this can be really powerful. What was that inspiring behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of recently. It's been influenced in my poems a bit. An epiphan... I can't spell! Yeah, my English is bad. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everything is better... Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Oh, okay, I found the file. So these are all the files. Oh, wait. What have I done? Yeah, I'm not searching for secrets, you know? Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a bit dark puddle of ink. Hold on! Every day I imagine I can be with it in my hand. There's a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand. What? Okay. What? This entire phrase is a reference to the song Your Reality. That's my advice for today. What? I'm actually confused. Did the creator do that on purpose? Just asking. Did the creator did that on purpose? Bro, what? Thanks for listening. Yuri, the last one. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passed, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So, is that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buried her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to a new person. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very delightable. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separated from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both styles and the expressive are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as if her mentor totally changes. Okay, my mouth hurts again. I'll go drink some water. I'm back. Give me a moment. I think it's better if I check the live stream from my phone instead of going from time to time to see. Apparently I have some problems with the chat at the moment. Oh, I fixed it. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. They already did. Natsuki can be a little bit BAs that I can spell, though. How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. I think to all three. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. At least she has some confidence into saying that at least she didn't say something like, oh, it's pretty bad, so... At least she didn't say that. Okay, now that I think about it, the other girl just reminds me of myself because sometimes I say stuff like, hey, it's not that good. Which itself is kind of funny. Your name is funny. After all, isn't that supposed to be a literature club? Okay. I don't think I understand this handwriting. Ghost. Okay, ghost under the light. The 10 dreads of my hair illuminate breath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by this sickening blue-green poo of the future. I bathe calming, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I've figured back. I don't know if I spelled anything right in this. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digress, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Woohoo! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all funny. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expresses in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remained place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I should probably write these back. But let's not put him in this order again, so... Okay. Ooh, the right color for Monica. But it's not the right one for Yuri. Nice. But there are for sale. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They grimly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in Tamed, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? What did you say? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. I guess she doesn't understand the writing style. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. But it did came out nice. But if she did call you cute, then yeah, I guess that would be a problem. The poem is cute, but if you have a problem being called cute yourself, then I guess don't have to mind about it. I also mind it when people call me cute. I don't know. There was someone who called me cute and I actually felt uncomfortable. And said, "Don't call me cute." Seriously, it's annoying. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Funny did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Funny liked my poem too, you know. He even told... You know what, I'll just call myself she. She even told me she was impressed by it. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Maybe you're just jealous that Funny appreciates my advice more than she appreciates yours. Huh? And how did you know she didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would I can spell, go out of my way to make everything I do over cutesy. Ugh. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's Oh, Jesus! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Funny, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your own poem? It's all convoluting for no reason. The meaning should just jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Funny. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limited yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Funny? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree, they'll probably think more highly of me. Sayuri! Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Funny. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's, nah. Sayori. Okay, I wasn't gonna read that comment. You know? Jeez. I'll make some tea. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica, she knows in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's more like it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Funny. What about you? Well, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better impression those I want to impress. I went to myself with newfound determination. Funny! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee. Sorry? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of things happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, funny, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think that everyone really likes you too. That's... Hee. Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, I'm getting tired. Let me look. T. There's a lot of here. Oh, there it is. Tragedy. Wait, death? I actually haven't noticed that. I thought it was something for Yuri, but okay. Okay, let's see. Music. Is it here? Yeah, music. Kitty is definitely for Natsuki. I didn't see Lollipop there. Or is Puppy here? Yeah, Puppy isn't here. Breathe. What? Strawberry. Wait, I haven't read. Jumpy. No. Childhood. Yeah, childhood is good. Promise. Cry. Memories. Bed. Oh, oops. Yeah, bed. Forgive is here. Lust? Nope. That isn't something for sorry. Games. Is games here? Are games here? No, grief. Extreme. Climax. Boop. Sunny. Yeah. Sunny from Amori. Rose. I think summer also fits. No. Milk? Nope. Nibble? Nope. Empty? Apparently that's a thing here. Friends? I think Friends is here. Yeah, Friends. Scar. Nope! I'm not thinking about that. Blanket. Fun? Yeah, fun. I saw everything. I'm glad that isn't an option to this. Is it? Nightgown? Headphones? Ah, sing! Yeah, I thought. Sorry, I'm kinda tired. I woke up at like 7 AM. This zone? Time? Okay. Melody? On what? After image? Agonizing. Insight? It takes a while to actually find all of these. Lucky? Finally, found one. Together.
Oh god. Charm. Maybe it takes a while to find these. How many of these? Wait, hold on. There are okay, so in day 2 we have one routine. Oh. So now we're on day 3. Then we have Natsuki. Okay, so oh, hello. I actually haven't seen someone here. I wasn't actually paying attention for a while because I noticed there was nobody in the chat and I think there's nobody here anymore. So, still, hi. I'm taking a small break because I'm actually tired. I'm okay. Just a little tired. Okay, let's just continue. Okay, hold on. How many days are here? So, day 2 already passed. We have day 3 and day 4. Then there comes Sunday. Hi, Funny. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Ehe. I'm just sitting. I'm still not used to you being in the club. That's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Wait, hold on. As soon as we finish with the Sayori's routine, we're gonna go with a different routine. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Nervously receive. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming in the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to convincingly forget that you spent all the money so that I will lead you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Huh? I wasn't listening or anything. I was just, something in my book. Yuri, tell Funny to let me borrow some money. No! I ain't doing that.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough for trivial. Ah, did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Oh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. Yes, she does. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming for you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ah! Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie? Is that a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution? Retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Jeez, just eat it. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Yours look really good, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you share this one with me. Jeez. I get it. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. And that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'm also looking forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I would and let you down, Funny. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Funny. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica will be back soon. Ah, are you going with Funny to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster papers too, okay? Okay! Ready, Funny? Yep, let's go. Why do I have so much fun making the voices? Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica had it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance. A performance? What kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite, I can spell, their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Funny. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the steam, freeing it from its clinging rots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the one processious field before me, it is but a barren waste of land. Like that! Sorry, how do I put it? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you're talking like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing, but I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Hey, Funny, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! They're the best brand too. They're kind of dull though. I'll write that one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Ow! You okay? My forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my mom called, so I had to leave for a second. Just for a second. Crayons! I'm just gonna skip this one out. Wait, what did I... What should I get? I'm skipping a lot when it comes to these moments because honestly I just don't want. I'm skipping a lot, you see. How does the auto thing work? You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I had it right. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, sorry, I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Funny. Well, Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay, in any case, good work. I'll start working on the poster tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is already tightly closed tightly, I return to my seat. Let's do this again. Here we go again. Okay, so I swear if it lands on Natsuki again, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, this time it's landing on Yuri. Let's go with Yuri. Are you still mad at me? Eh? That's not really true. I'm meaning when I disrespected her. I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no, Yuri. You might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let things happen. Whatever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward as unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside out and make people hate me. As soon as I finish this day, I'm gonna finish the live stream. Because come on, it's already 2 hours. And we're already on day 3. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please, it makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. I haven't even read her poem! What? I haven't even read her poem. Okay, remove. Next up is Sayori. Funny, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. Can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it.
It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. That doesn't mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even that little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings than you. That's all I have to say myself. We have the kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I'm trying to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? Hey! I'm not a kid, you know? Are you sure about that? Maybe. Hey, Funny, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you're writing something for me. Sayori, you're completely misunderstanding. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. We haven't read Yuri's poem! Why didn't you say anything about that? Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my slab like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Like balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. Kittens, I can't spell. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make aims. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my finger go, like exploring a dark cave discovers the secret hiding in the nooks and cranes. That digging, scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locket front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pulled them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be all before my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Damn, that is actually longer than the last one, my friend Sayori. Holy crap, Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica thought me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful? Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about this. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. I don't get... I don't get ahead of yourself. Okay. Next up is... Natsuki, and the last one is Monica. My dear friend Monica. So yeah, we're doing this. Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. I'm glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you see you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really stuck her as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was like unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Itchy, rangy, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhyme of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talk to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Geez, that was kinda harsh. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogs. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relay on. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, and as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can do, too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing useless unless they're a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Now we have Monica. Hi again, Funny. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not that going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Freaking motorcycles. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes you think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just... Well, I am shy. I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Ah, no, it's not like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry, I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, exploding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony I can't spell of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, great waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, shine, cozy, tangled, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak up over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes that's what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a psychical expression of a feeling or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? You're breaking the fourth wall. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. we're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some I can spell we can give out during the festival. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are good to choose poems to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehe? Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with the others to inspire them to find the same feeling as that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes it standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and recite a poem, then I know you can do it. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sarah and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how did you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. I actually don't hear it. I'm gonna applaud as well. That was really good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri, you're fired up all of a sudden. This poem is called... You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. here. That was really good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I guess I'm next then. This one is called My Meat Down. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of the mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Funny liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where this sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a lot more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. I'm just embarrassed to do it in front of people. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a lot more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next, Natsuki? Don't make me go before Funny. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let Funny lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Sorry, it's not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. This poem is called Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Oh well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making Pam Hell I can't spell, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. Alright. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. It's okay, Funny, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. Okay, I'm almost tired. And my throat starts hurting. Hey, sorry? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... So let's just say the other day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. How do I see her in the club every day? Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I won't just ruin that for you. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking for a while. Okay, so for the moment, we're gonna continue this tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but at some point. Yes. Well, that was all for today. Thanks for having me here. And we'll continue with Doki Doki Literature Club next time, not tomorrow, because I have no clue when I'm actually gonna do another live stream. So, yeah. See you guys. What is wrong with this? Oh.